Bombe di Calciomercato, welcome back to the channel. What an exciting day yesterday. Fonseca finally sacked. Who did we get? Sergio Conceição. Did you hear La Retrocena? Apparently Milan wanted Sarri and he refused to go. Unbelievable, but today we're talking Le Bombe di Calciomercato. So many names, so many rumors. January is around the corner. And so here we go, guys. The first name on the list is Lorenzo Pellegrini. On his way out for Roma, the longtime captain is set to say goodbye. Lots of teams looking at him, including Inter, Napoli, Fiorentina, and Juventus. The big obstacle right now is l'ingaggio. 4.5 million euros. It's a bit steep for certain teams. Fiorentina, Napoli, he's going to have to take a salary reduction for sure. But this is the classic case where a player who is set to be the leader, one of the big stars at a club that's not doing well, will move on to a team like Inter where he won't have all that pressure, going to be surrounded by talented players, and he is going to do fantastically well. I am sure of it. And so Pellegrini set to move from Rome shortly. Jonathan David, surprising interview by Jonathan David. He declares that he is willing to talk with Lille. There's ongoing negotiations for the renewal of the contract. Surprising. Why? Because half of Europe wants Jonathan David. I'm convinced that he's only doing it to not ruffle the fans, maybe, that he's probably going to move on, but still surprising. He said that he wouldn't maybe necessarily be closed-minded to a renewal with Lille. Incredible, but true. Chelsea takes the lead for Kolo Muani. Yes, we talked about it last week. Milan trying to press for Kolo Muani. If they can get him on a loan, it would certainly be a move that could interest them. Well, it seems now that Chelsea is the front runner for that race. Danilo and Napoli are getting closer. Motta decides not to select him for the Supercoppa game against Milan this Friday. So he's set probably to join Napoli and Conte very shortly. Skriniar, who was linked to Juventus, seems to be very close to joining Galatasaray. Yes, it seems the Turkish Giants have won that race. It's not done yet, but they are very close. Apparently, the influence of ex-teammates like Torreira at Sampdoria could have influenced the decision for Skriniar to move on to Galatasaray. Mario Rui and Napoli officially say goodbye. They both decide to rescind the contract, and so he is a free agent. Lazio is hot and heavy on Fazzini from Empoli. They're trying to recreate the same type of deal that they did for Rovella. So a 2-year loan with obligation to buy at 15 million euros. Fazzini having a fantastic season with Empoli. He would be a great reinforcement for this very good Lazio team. Foloruscio and Fiorentina, he's still on their list. Why? He would be the ideal replacement for Bove. Juventus have made a first offer for Antonio Silva and Benfica. 5 million euros of a prestito onoroso with options to buy at 30 million euros. So far, Benfica has said no. Of course, Barcelona and Real Madrid looking at the center back. He looks like he's very good. So it could be a very interesting move. Of course, we said Juventus was also linked to Tomori. Tomori would be willing to go to Juventus. Will things change now that they have changed coach? Is Conceição willing to let him go? We'll see. And then there's the Cristante Saelemaker deal, the trade between the two teams. Could it actually happen? I really, truly hope not. We all know that Saelemaker is doing fantastically well at the Roma. Roma wants to keep him and have offered Cristante in exchange. I gotta be honest, I hope they say no. I hope they say no. Cristante is not the player we need. Past is goodness. Past is goodness. Cristante on the decline. We don't want him. He was with Milan when he was young. We let him go then. We don't want him back now. Please say no to this trade. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Like and subscribe.